Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench. Today's video is a sponsored video, and it is sponsored by a company called Syncwire. They sent me this product, asked me if I would check it out. So this is not an unboxing and first impressions BS video. This is I've had this product for a little while. I've used it 10 times a day since they sent it to me, and I am beating the living hell out of this thing, and I'm going to let you know whether it stands up or whether it doesn't. And it doesn't matter that I got the product for free, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Please subscribe.
So this is the product by Syncwire. This is a LCD rechargeable lithium-ion tire inflator. Sorry, tire pump. I've been working outside all day, and I've used this thing 4 times today. I have just today had to inflate a zero-turn tire, a bike tire, and I just finished deflating my van tire, a full-size van, and pumped it up with this thing, and I'm not even at half discharge on the battery. It is completely rechargeable. It has a few features that I really love. Let's see if you can see them. Again, this is not an unboxing video. Those don't tell you much. What you want to know is after this thing's been used. So in the box it does come with some fittings so that you can blow up basketballs, footballs, air mattresses, things like that. It also comes with some extra ends here that go on the end. This thing here completely comes off, so when you get it in the box, it is not attached. There are 2 attachment points on top. I'm screwing this off just so you guys can see with one hand. And I never leave this on. It also comes with this cool bag, which is where I've been keeping it and using it. And it also comes with a wire, a USB wire, so that you can plug this into your cell phone and charge it up. So this comes in the box, and what you're supposed to do is screw it on to one side, and then it also screws onto the other so that you don't get your ends messed up or broken or stepped on. But I just take the whole thing off, put it back in the bag, and we're good to go. Now the use on this thing's real easy. The power button's here in the center. Press it and hold it, and the screen comes on. Now outside, I tried showing you guys the screen and it was flashing, and that was because the sun was on the LED. So right now I have it set on PSI. There are 4 different settings that I'm not going to go through right now, because if you're like me, the only thing you use is PSI. I run my bike tires up to 35, I run my van tire up to 35, and if you want to change the setting on it, it's just this easy. You just press the button down. You can drop it down, you can bring it all the way back up. And I dropped this down to 10 PSI so that's what I fill up my lawnmower tires with. On the top here is a button you'll see with a little sun on it. That's for the flashlight on top. So it's got a built-in flashlight. It's got a built-in red flasher for emergencies. Quick red flash and back off. On the top it also has a USB-C, so you can plug your cell phone in and charge it, as well as the normal USB for your cell phone charger. Either way you can charge off of this thing. It's got this is your battery right here. I'm on 2 bars. I started off with a full battery at 3, pumped up the van tire, 2 zero-turn tires, a bike tire, and something else I did this morning. I can't remember what it was. I did forget to say that it shuts off on its own. I have tested this many times sitting here on my desk. When you turn it on, you leave it alone, and it shuts off after 30 seconds to a minute. I've gotten different ranges from 30 seconds to a minute, but it does shut itself off. So you never have to worry about the battery going dead because you used it and you forgot to turn it back off. Anything else on here, this is plus and minus for your PSI. This is how you change your range. You see where it says, oh, it just went off because I didn't touch anything. But this is how you change your range. It covers PSI. Turn it back on. You'll see the PSI right there. You can change for a bike, a basketball. You see on the top the yellow, the basketball. Now that's a person that's blowing up an air mattress or something like that. We're back to car. Scooter for like scooter and motorcycle tires. Bike tires, which usually have less pressure. Basketball, people. So you can go through and change all that stuff, and that's great. I'm going to turn it back off. You just press and hold it and it turns off. But I beat the crap out of this thing just since I've had it, and I'm going to make another video in a few months after I beat the living crap out of this thing and let you know how it's been holding up. So let me show you it in action real quick before I give you my final thoughts. Alright, we got a flat tire on the bike here. I won't lie, I flattened it on purpose so I could show you guys just how quick this thing works. This is a small tire. I only expect it to take a few seconds. I'm going to turn it on. So let's go ahead and pump up this tire. There's nothing in there. Now I pump my bike tires up to 35 psi. That's what I have this thing set on. I'm already at 13 and a half, 14. So this thing makes quick work out of small tires. And I love the LCD display. I know exactly what's in there already, and I know what I'm shooting for. That's 25 already. $30. That's it, 33, it shut off. I have it set at 35, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes I go as high as 40 in my bike tires. Now this is gonna make me come off like an idiot, but this is my regular deal. I'm going up the road to cut my neighbor's yard, and you can see my tire is dead. So every single time I go to pull this thing out, I have to pump up this tire. I know all I got to do is fix the tire, but I just don't have time. So I want to show you in real time how easy this thing is. I can see I'm up to 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7. It tells you your pressure in real time. And I always put it to about 10, and I'm at about 9, and that's good enough. So just that fast, this thing got right up to pressure. I know it's a small tire, but being that this is cordless, and I've still got full power, and I can use this thing dozens of times, this is a great thing to have. Without further ado, this is the one we all want to know. This is my full-size van. I let the air out of this tire. You can see on the top number, well, you can't really see it because it's LED, but we got 10.5 pounds of pressure, and I'm about to turn this thing on and blow it up to 35. Don't worry, I'll speed it up, but I want to show you this thing can handle the big jobs if you're stuck on the side of the road. That's up to 15 already. Now, one of the things I love about this is the large LCD display. I'm standing about 6 feet away behind the camera on the tripod, and I can see that I'm already at 16.5 pounds. I got it set on 35, so we're gonna let it go and see if it's got enough battery to blow this whole tire up. Okay, sorry. I was trimming my bushes while this was working. I won't lie, it took 8 minutes to fill that up, and I don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not, but we're at 34. I had it set on 35. It shut itself off, and I never touched the thing. All I did was let it run. Let's see the power consumption. Okay, I've got it off here. I'm trying to show you guys on screen, but it's bouncing around. Now, our power bar here, when it's full, shows 3 bars. We're at 2 bars. So that thing blew that whole tire up, and it only used 1 bar. It took about 8.5 minutes. Now, this is the air pump 12 volt that I've been using for the last 4 years, and it is not strong enough to pump up my van tires. I can tell you that right now. I'm holding this thing. It doesn't feel hot at all. It feels just a little bit warm, but that's because it's been beaten down in the Florida sun for the last 10 minutes. But it does not feel hot. It does not feel dangerous. So let me give you my conclusion. I will give it to you straight every single time. If I buy a product from the store with my own money, or whether someone sends me a product, if you could read through the emails back and forth with these companies, I tell them straight along. First of all, I don't do any kind of reviews on products I have to return. If you want me to review your product, I get to keep it. Second, I'm not gonna lie. I tell my people exactly what I think. And this little thing is freaking beautiful. Syncwire. The links will be down in the description. This thing is great. I have used this so far to blow up the tire on this boat trailer. I have also used it to blow up the tire on both of those zero turns. I have used it to blow up the tire on that van right there you just saw, and the bike as well. And I'll tell you what, I haven't had to charge it yet. I use my pump, my air pump, almost every day. Somebody brings me something, a lawnmower, a zero turn that needs new tire tubes. My bike is constantly in need of maintenance, cars, you name it. This thing is freaking great. And even if I didn't get this as a sponsorship, I would be purchasing another one of these. Now, I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm gonna beat the living shit out of it for the next 6 months. And I'm gonna make a follow-up video to it. It's called Syncwire. That's the information on the box. And so far, this thing has been brilliant. So I want to say thanks to Syncwire and to the agent that's been working with me. This thing is brilliant, and if it wasn't, I would tell you. If it didn't make it through a full tire, a boat trailer tire, or even the van tire without having problems shutting off, running out of battery power, anything like that, I would let you know. This thing has been kicking ass and taking names, and I haven't had a single problem with it. I haven't had to worry about keeping it clean because it comes with this cool bag that everything goes into. This thing is the size of a cell phone. You can see that. It's a little thicker, obviously, but it's the size of a cell phone. It's very lightweight and very, very powerful. So if you want to know whether you should buy one of these things, I guarantee you, unless you have a YouTube channel where you fix machines, or you have a shop where you're fixing machines all the time, and you have a compressor around that you can do this stuff with, great. I have 2 small compressors, and they're a pain in the butt to get out, plug in, and use them if I need them. I do use them, but I don't use them for pumping up tires and things like that. You saw the little air compressor that I've been using that I bought at Walmart, and I can barely get much of anything done. I can get a zero turn. I can't even get a car tire up, or a boat trailer tire, or even my office trailer tire. So this thing has been kicking ass, and I personally would buy this if I saw this review. I can't tell you enough how happy I am and how pleased I am with this air pump. So if you're interested in something like this, check out the description. Let me know if you're interested in buying one. Let me know if you bought one and you had any problems. I'll let you know about customer service. In a few months, I'll make another video and let you know whether it's still kicking ass, or whether it took a shit after a week, or whatever the case may be. I will let you know, but so far I'm very impressed with this thing. Thank you, Syncwire, for reaching out. I appreciate it. The links for Amazon and their website in the description. Check them out. Thank you so much.